Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus Heretek, a new expansion for Mechanicus. I've not actually played Mechanicus before, so this is all new to me. Brand new. I've seen it. I think, you know what, I'm fairly sure I played it at one point, but I did not have the game, so I had to pick it up myself. But this is a new expansion. So this includes the Heretek expansion, which includes the addition of some hot Mechanicus on Mechanicus action. That's right, because much like the rest of the Imperium of Man, as much as they enjoy kicking the shit out of aliens, they love kicking the shit out of each other almost as much. Basically, there are factions within the Mechanicus who say that strapping a Tau Railgun to a servitor's groin can't, and indeed shouldn't be done. And there are factions that ask the question, why not? The answer soon becomes obvious after the third attempt. You have to try the second time to make sure that the first catastrophic loss of life wasn't a fluke. Turns out, no, they were in this case quite right. You shouldn't strap a Tau Railgun to a servitor's groin. Millions dead. But it was possible, and that opens up the question, okay, so the Tau Railgun didn't work, but what other alien weaponry could we attach to a servitor's groin? Or, I guess, potentially other areas of a servitor if you're less groin fixated than me. So this is all about sort of conflict within the Mechanicus itself. Now, I'm going to play the tutorial, and I'm going to play on normal because, I say, I'm fairly sure I did play this at one point. Maybe they had like a free weekend or something. Otherwise, I've just forgotten what I bought it on or what key I got or something. But I'm going to go with the tutorial just because I want to stick with the story. And also because I'm probably going to be terrible at this. So let's go for a new game and let's see what happens. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. Pretty much like the 40th millennium. Imperium of Man claims a whole galaxy in the name of God. A bit presumptuous. It fights an endless war against Xenos from within, heretics from within, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleet serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind in the name of their machine god. They manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weakness, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitari troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy and portents of doom. Sounds familiar. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defences against a new dark age, or perhaps they will bring the ones to hasten its dawn. An echo in the new sphere, Majos. The old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. It is worthy of our attention. The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps to evade the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Amicissus Solaris within for fuck's sake, these guys. Within the what's Born with just calling it the never mind, Ultima Segmentus, yeah, whatever. Search the rolls, Redditus, gather them. Well, fuck me, it took a long time to get those rolls, didn't it? 4 months later, alright. Accessing Magos blah blah's last something. Reshak. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you'll see what I have seen, but be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge, whatever lies beneath this world. I fear, I hope I have woken it. It comes this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes, threats to body and soul, but by the Omnisire I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Reshek. He vanished while on an exploratory mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis, he found something. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis. Peace for the sector. Knowledge for mankind. Plus, plus, plus potential. Plus, plus, plus opportunity. Absolutely. Scaevola. I like that guy. He's got lovely eyes. Lovely blue eyes. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos. Scaevola. Not appropriate them. Themistician manuscripts verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder. Oh god, this guy sounds like a riot, doesn't he? House of sand and knives. I mean, for one, that sounds like a terrible building material. Mega, we're approaching the target coordinates. Good, that's good, I guess. Guessing warp travel state. That's red. That's not good. That's a lot of red stuff. I don't think red generally is that's a lot of red. Is everything all right, guys? It's probably fine. Eastern Fringe, planet Silver Tenebrous. Coordinates 3.1. Well, you get an idea. Oh, it's big and purple. That's what she said. That's us exiting the warp. Now, you might think, oh, they just brought one ship. Well, to be fair, the ships in Warhammer 40,000 are basically the size of cities. So, there's a lot of people on there. This is nice, isn't it? Cozy. There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard, breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magos. Administrum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhart's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. Well, yes, I can't help but feel that's probably a safe presumption. Skitarii will deploy on the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Sovo Skull Reditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We will make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up forward command post. Reshek's transmission looks like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to underground structure so your tech priests can begin their exploration. Agalekek sector located. The tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracks and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and death. This place seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Well, that's fine. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Good job. Everyone's very, very on the ball here, aren't they? Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let secrets of this world equal 0. Or maybe he's just making a shocked face. I can't tell. Ah, it's Vidic. I counsel caution. Of course you do, Vidic. You're just the biggest party pooper in this entire place, aren't you? Magus Faustinius, our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Asphorus, blah, 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 in the presence of Xenos, blah, blah. You're boring. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Vidic. The structure is too deeply buried. And Scaevola, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. Oh, okay. The exploratory unit of tech priests is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There is no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of the moral threat exists that Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. So Skitarii are basically human troops for the Adeptus Mechanicus. They're not proper tech priests. They're the Imperial Guard of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Effectively, they're just cannon fodder. I agree, Sobdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Reditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised. We're going in. Oh, that's exciting. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they don't fully understand. Within this tutorial, we'll explore the interface to discover what they do, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right, okay, I get it. Right, okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. So basically, we have this this little interface here, which shows us the tomb and the way we can move. We can move between these different buildings here. As you can see, there's already some Necrons here. Surprise, surprise, that's what's down here, Necrons, yeah. And our ultimate goal is to reach this little gold, diamondy, flashy bit. So effectively, we just move from room to room, and in the event that we hit something which is sort of a threat to us, we will then go down into sort of like sort of an XCOM type sort of map, and have to fight the enemy. We have our troops here. We've got Apprentice Jeremiah and Magos Manarius, Jeremiah Manarius, and then we've got some servitors who are basically lobotomized humans fixed with different machinery. So they don't remember who they are. They're effectively brain dead cyborgs who do the bidding of their master. So basically they just go around bludgeoning people to death. So let's go and explore this first little bit here. So we go. So these Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers. Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. Oh, it's Vidic. This is the work of alien Magos. Codex, blah, blah, blah. Show court, yeah, whatever. Okay, so we have an option. Yeah, off you go. I know that it says off you go. So, head is an obelisk-like object covered in what can be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It reaches the tall ceiling of the chamber. So, we can scrutinize, examine the inscriptions on the obelisk. We can scourge, destroy the obelisk. Its monument to the alien and must fall. Or we can secure, check the surrounding chamber for potential dangers. Considering that we're sort of, exploring a Xeno tomb, I think we're just going to secure. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Thank the Omnissiah, no one was close enough to be hit by the radiation, but something's happening there. Something huge. Nocolith sense source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediately. Okay. Good, so I guess we got some Blackstone. That's good, is it? Good, yeah, sure. Lovely, okay, that's good. So we continue, on we go. Little men, that's it, off we go in there. So there's nothing happening in this room. So we go to the next room, which obviously has some baddies in it. So we'll go and have a look in there. Surprise, surprise. Necrons. Reshik did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off the planet. Every datum we have says they're as deadly as they are inhuman. So the cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. So the aggressive stance of tech priests ensure that they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks of running headlong into the enemy. Okay, so we can crusade, we can go consistency, we can do caution. Let's follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. By the book. Combat we've joined according to long-established tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus for good or ill. Fights! Fight, 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 fight. Lads, lads, lads. Now, as I said, I have sort of quickly played this once before. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redditor's cognitors now function for synthetic forms. Overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study this. Standard construct Necron warrior. Weak spots detected plus none. Equal concerning. I wonder about the symbol emblazoned on their torsos. It must... Do not underestimate Gauls weaponry. Highly volatile. Perhaps we could strap it to a servitor's groin. Just throwing it out there. Just a thought. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It's also, double-checking cognitors, widely known that they will plus self-repair, plus animate, or plus reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skitarii are equivalent to a Class C graze to Necrons. So, here we are. So on the battlefield, we've got our two lads. Start every fight. You must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. It can be placed... Yeah, okay, I get it. Right, okay, so we've got our two lads. We've got Apprentice Jeremiah. We've got Magos Manarius. So we've also got these little obelisks here. And if we start off next to them, then we can like suck up the little cogs, and the more cogs we have, the more stuff we can do. So we probably want to concentrate on one, but it looks, are we going to get first move? It does look like that. So let's start off there, maybe like there, and then so we can see the Necrons are going to move after us. We get to move first. That's all good. So let's start the battle. Move a unit. Yeah, I know all this pretty much anyway. So right, we can move. You can see little ghosty man there. If we want to move further, we can, but you need a little cog to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move next to this obelisk here. That'll give us +1 cognition. So we're going to scooch over there. Net progress and source for cognition points. CPs represent the value. Yeah, blah blah blah, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, yep, sure. So we're going to suck it all up. Stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. CP stored. So we can see we've got one there. So to fire this weapon requires 2 if we want to use it, but we can also use our servo skull. We can use our servo skull to actually go and hoover up. Yeah, I know. Faithful servant on the side represent blah 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 blah. Fine. I know what it is. Yes. Off you go. Right. So what we can do is we can send it over here to go and suck up a cognition point to be able to use a CP-powered weapon. I know. Blah, blah. Right, so now we can use our Phosphor Serfenta, apparently, which, as we can see, range 15 meters, does 4 to 6 lightning damage and does 10% crit chance, and we can shoot it at this Necron. Now, it says lightning and then goes, I don't know, because we haven't scanned this Necron, we don't know what it can do. But we're going to zap it, and zap it bloody good. Look at that, 4 damage. You reveal the stats of this enemy. Knowing your enemy stats will greatly increase your chance of success. Yes. HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You can decide which weapon types, physical or energy, works best against this target. Fine. I haven't quite worked out what I want. What entirely that means. Do they have different armors? Not 100% sure. Doesn't matter. We'll work out in a minute. Right, and now we've got Jeremiah. So Jeremiah, we're going to move you over here as well. Wait, can we shoot? Can we shoot from there? Because we don't have a cognition. I don't think we should. Okay, that's fine. I think we can shoot from here anyway. So we'll scoop up the cognition point, and then we can use our macro stubber. Eat macro stubber. Jerk. He fell over. So, killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of self-repairing material that's able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this the reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in the reanimation protocol, they are unable to fight but will return to fighting condition soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron, this protocol state will destroy them immediately. Okay, good. So what we can then do is we could send our servo skull to actually go and scan this Necron over here. But I'm going to save that. So we're going to he's going to take a pot at us. Yeah. Oh, Mechanicus. Oh, 1 damage. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so he will reanimate in 3 turns. So we don't want that. Start of every new round, there is a cognition acquisition phase. This phase when the cognition point CPs are replenished at the Necron cognition reserves. So, because we're standing next to them, we're going to suck them up immediately. There we go. Give him a good suck. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You need cognition points to deploy troops. So, we've now got our servitors. So what we can do is we can actually bring our servitors into the battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring a servitor in. Just one though. Because what we want to do is we want to scooch. If I go there. So we can scoop up this cognition point. And then we can fire our weapon. And instantly fucking vaporize his face. Look at that. Done it. If all the Necrons are in the reanimation phase, then effectively you win the battle. Obviously, if they revive, then you have to deal with them. But you can't. My plan was to get that servitor to just go up and give that Necron a little bonk on the head. That would have wiped him out. We didn't need to because obviously we managed to one-shot that Necron with Mechanicus. That guy. Your cohort HP carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Good stuff. Okay, let's continue onwards. We only lost 1 health point during that fight, which is pretty good. So we're going to continue on. So far, so good. Hypothesis formulation. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose designation, tomb. Yes, that would make sense. Yep, good point. In this chamber head lies several group of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. We can ignite them. Make sure we destroy any structure that looks suspicious. It is worth pausing. Intrigue. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed picked grabs and readings may be the key to success. Shall we just burn it to the ground? Yeah. Tech priests open fire on the sarcophagi. The structures prove all but impermeable to normal small arms fire, but the components and the strange necron materials are stripped away and can be salvaged by the cohort for examination and repurposing. So we've got 2 CP and 150 Blackstone. So that was quite good, and looks like we've got some more baddies over here. So luckily we see we've got 4 cognition points now. So when we go into this fight, after exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Fights! So we've got 4 CP points to start off with. They carry over from battle to battle. So, right, so we've just got one big sucky thing over there. So what we could do... we could concentrate on dealing with one of them first. And okay, so maybe let's put Jeremiah and Manarus and Arias over here, and we'll get a couple of servitors over here. Now the Necrons are going, that one's going to move first, then that one. So actually maybe let's... do I want to... because the Necrons will shoot, I think, whoever's closer. So they will take pop shots at the... I'd prefer them to shoot at the servitors. Now, if a Necron shoots a servitor, you actually learn something, because the tech priests go, oh, look, he shot his face off. That's interesting, and make a note of it. Which is, obviously good for the Adepts of Mechanicus, bad for the servitor, but no one really cares about them. We could bring in another one. Fuck it, let's do that. Manarice is going to move first. So what we could maybe... if we bring you there, you can move forward. You can use your servo skull to suck up the CPs, and then we can zap that Necron. You might get zapped in turn. That's my only concern. So maybe what we could do, because we can delay turns. So maybe we pop you back there. Let's go with this. In Mechanicus, there are 2 types of units control: tech priests, that do units who already have command, or troops, such as those who are deployed on this battlefield. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't really care. It's fine, I understand. Right, apparently the Servitor's going to go first. Let's just move him up, I guess. Doop, off he goes, lumbers up. Yeah, you're fine there. I don't think we can shoot you, but okay, we're going to delay this turn. So just delay this unit's turn. Delaying your turn will move the unit to the end of the initiative queue. Can't delay the unit's turn more than once. Fair enough. Okay, so Necron's going to advance. He's going to take a pot shot at the Servitor. He's going to shoot the Servitor in the face, and we're going to get a cognition point because we're going to go, oh, that's interesting. Yep, the tech priests take an interest, taking down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. Good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Redditus. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Off you go. I think this Servitor might be dead. Yeah, okay, well, that's life. Servitor 00001 has died. Do not worry, troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priests from enemy attacks. Without your tech priest formation will... yeah, okay, good. Let's get you scooching forward, not doing anything else. Let's get you moving forward as well. You can't do anything else. Right. If we go there, we can shoot. So let's do that. It's going to go over there, and we're going to take a pot shot. Bop, 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 bop. We've not revealed the statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo skulls, specialised weapons, and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to servo skull this. Oh, does it only get one cognition? I thought it got all of it. Right, okay. That's fine, because we've got plenty of cognition. So let's end the turn. Are you in range of our... Yes, you are. So if I move you up here, then we can zap you. And he's down. Now, I could spend... a cognition to move you over, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to end the turn. Oh no! Canatech Scarabs! Sanotech? Anyway. What are those? The Scarabs. Opportunity equal knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Scarab detected. Source data surfacing. No life form detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Redditors, verify your cognitors. They tell me what surface from Magos Reshek's cognitors. Cogators. Scarabs of unknown Xenos race. Synthetic, possible artificial intelligence. One specimen gathered. AI theory equal false. Weeks of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Reshek's data that we thought corrupt. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these Cogator records. It's unsure why we would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Who knows? Okay, servitor. Right, we could actually spawn another servitor, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to say done. So, I could. All of the Necron units are going to get a turn. So bopping... Alright, okay. Bopping that is going to take one turn. I could try and bop the Scarab. Let's bop the Scarab. When you enter melee combat in adjacent square to an enemy, you'll be unable to use ranged weapon as they're too dangerous to use at close range. Okay, good to know. We're going to smack him with the Omniscion Axe. Yes. Have this. Owned him. Bopped him good. Okay, he's dead. So we're going to move this direction. We could actually fire again if we had the debris for it. But what we're going to do is we're going to use our servo skull to go and grab a cognition, something like that, and then we're going to end our turn. Now, yeah, you're going to zap. Ow. But we did learn something. You're going to take, yeah, 2 turns. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to try and get past us. So we get an opportunity because he was trying to... Oh, no, okay, so we're just going to hit these. Have it. Okay, so it didn't do anything. If we tried to move away, they'd be able to get a hit. They're going to hit us. Oh, acid damage. Nasty. Okay, let's go and bop this Necron in the face. And that will then hopefully get rid of him. Off he goes. Necron uses attacks teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. Thank you. Okay, let's continue heading around, I guess. I don't think we've got anything else to do. Right, now we could go and shoot these Scarabs. We've got all the cognition points. I'm kind of running out of servitors at this rate, but never mind. Okay, good. Do I want to move over here? You know what? I think I'm okay. Let's just end the turn. We could bring down another servitor, but I don't think I need to. I can move you over there. You're just about to move using... Yeah, I know. So I'm basically going to spend a cognition point to move, which is fine. And then we're going to zap him. Oh, aced it. Look at that. Took him out in one shot. Boff. That worked out quite nicely. Okay, I did get quite a few servitors killed, but never mind. All Xenos life forms purged. There we go. Job's done. And now we just need to scooch over to the final mission. This symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you close to the end of a mission. Good. Negative signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledged, Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary, source, the purpose of this tomb. Why was it built? Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Architect. This may take a while. Idea, Magos. If I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. New sphere interfacing complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos. Deconstruct device, activate switch mechanisms, learn Necron language, and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your lists, Tech Acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promise of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learning may be the only way to reach the architect we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. New sphere interference. New spheric interference. Disconnect at once. Purged. Reset. New spheric. Disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Uh-oh. Explain. As Tech Acquisitor Scavola left, suddenly my cognitors glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign rigiditors? Something. Unclear of full damage reports. Necron device is now activated, sire. That's good. Fragmenting. Classic Scavola. Fragmenting. Remove yourself from the new sphere, Scavola. Redditus reports. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note the tremors vexa locales. We've lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. That sounds fine. We can hear noise of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols. Load weapons and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet to burn. Life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
You heard the creepy skeleton man. Thrones of Mars, what was that? And on the logistic transmission, Magos, it seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
I'm always a bit cranky when I wake up as well. Principal Xenos warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designated Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? I don't know about capturing it. The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xeno ruins. Bridges stretch from balanced platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Stand ground, annihilate the Xenophobia, well, capture or fall back. I feel like capturing, I'm guessing that's like a I don't know what they call the Necron Lord guys, and probably a Necron Lord. I don't know if capturing one's kind of... I mean, it's right at the start of the game. I'm going to say fall back. Get the tech priests out of there. Yeah. I concur, Magos, but I fear this foe will not give us leave to depart.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
Bit rude. A little bit rude, but that's fine. That's okay, you know. Escape. I can do. Tech priests must escape. Fine. Explore the tomb. Tech priests must escape. Okay. This is the final battle of the tutorial. Apply what you've learned so far and strive to attain victory. Okay, yeah. It's a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternative paths to discover. Okay, good. Right. Okay, so what do we got? Right, that is a destroyer. Oh, it's the Void Admiral. He is right in our way. Lovely. Okay. So let's... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice servitors. Let's start the battle with that. And then if we need another one, we can bring him down as like a sacrificial lamb. That works. So we're going to start by going this way. So we want to really move as quickly as we can. At the same time, we want to try and draw the Void Admiral. Can we get a little scan of the Void Admiral, just see what he's like? Okay, he's got 40 hit points. So that's quite a few. I could grab another cognate. Could I zap him? Let's zap him. Ah, oh, what a shot. What a shot. That's a good start. Okay, let's start moving up, because that way we can sort of lure the Void Admiral in, hopefully to go and ice that servitor rather than us. Plus, if he ices a servitor, that's going to give us a cognition point that we can then use to run further. Let's send our little servo skull to go and grab a cognition point there. And then we can move up. Okay. So far, so good.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
I'm going to be honest, mate. I wasn't really trying to strike fear. I was mostly just running for my life. So, Nightmare Shroud. Okay, good. That doesn't sound good. Oh, he can move quite fast. Okay, good. Good, lovely. Good. So, lovely. Right, what we're going to do is... no. I'm going to save my cognition point. Do I want to do that? Yeah. If I go... If I go here... right, if I use my... Right, what I can do that. I can grab that cognition point. And apparently okay, I can grab 2 cognition points, lovely. I could even then, even scooch further. Do I want to do that? Or I kind of want to try and keep my tech boys together, don't I? Okay, you're heading in this direction, but that's fine. Our little servitor, I'm going to maybe just move you up here. That way he's going to have to move towards me, which works for me. We're going to, if I do this, then I can zap him. Later, loser. Yeah, thank you very much, Redditus. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. That's not too bad. We'll get our servo skull back next turn. We can grab this, and then we're pretty close to running away. I think we'll be fine.
How dare these wretched things stand before the void admiral of Cesaragon?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a thing, certainly. Okay. Right, let's hoover up that. Good stuff. Now, do we want a... I feel like don't want a servitor. He can move quite far though, can't he? I think he's going to be right on top of us next turn. Not in a sexy way. In a terrifying, glaive-wielding, floating, weird, skeleton, centaur, creepy way. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's... Okay, we'll grab the servitor there. Right, you, my friends. Are going to lumber your way over there. Probably to die. If we grab... We've got one cognition point. I can do that. Let's do that. Okay, good. Now we can go and hoover up a cognition point. Whee! Off you go. Thank you. Okay, cognition. Right, good. And then we can continue to leg it. And then, right, we're in a pretty good position. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. End turn. We might get shot. That's okay. We're all right with that. I'm fairly happy. Right, what we can then do... Right, you can run as far as here, can't you? So let's run as far as there. And then we can send our servo skull to go and hoover up a cognition point. Lovely. And then we can... Right, we're there. So the Void Admiral's probably going to go and skewer that servitor. That's what he's there for.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Realistically, how viable is that? Because no one's going to see it. It's not like teddy bears on the front of a lorry, is it? Because the lorry would be much bigger and the teddy bear's much smaller. So, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to argue with it. Oh no! No! Servitor! He died the way he lived. Impaled on a glaive. Bye. It was lovely seeing you and all, but we're gonna leave now. So, toodles. Ow. You think they'd learn something from having their own face shot off, but I guess not. Leg it. Hooray! We successfully escaped. Brave, brave Sir Robin. Just as well, really. Report to Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron warform capability well beyond their expectations. Yes, I don't need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When that happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Reshek stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silver Tenebrous, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We don't even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun, then. Omnissiah preserve us, if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional calls. That's nice of him. But I see they lack the logic to determine decision making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah preaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will deploy to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the toughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely/never observed. Potential of +++ intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Imperative. Focus on acquiring artifacts, intelligence, data from... here comes Villic. Hold your blasphemous tongue, Scovola. Your counsel the abandoned to our very souls. Life of Archmate blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Jesus. If intelligence gain equal true, then go to victory. I like him. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There'll be blood... You and me both. There'll be bloodshed enough on Silver Tenebrous without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah, but not the expansion, Heretek. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. I don't think it will. Magos, the reading from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we uncovered. What they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, xenobiologist. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Reshek accidentally began the process and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silver Tenebrous will be to locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I've detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols, and the rate of Necrons awakening, they are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we will be able to be deployed. Makes sense? I will send Skitarii scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high priority missions, sire. If the threat on Silver Tenebrous is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, it will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. Yep, this is the Necron Awakening Meter. This shows how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silver Tenebrous. Try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. That is part of my humanity I have chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my Nero vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omnissiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Escoporis sector located. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge, and a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to Castius Metallicon, an Arch Mechanicus class battleship. The class of the ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here you'll be able to customise your tech priest and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. Before we go on a mission, we must inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to the cohorts tab. Okay. Here's our lads. Here you can see all the available tech priests and troops currently unlocked. That's good. Troop units are shown at the top of the screen. Okay, so that's here where the servitors. You can see which skills each troop have available and all statistics for each unit. Fine. Tech priests are known in the bottom. A tech priest can begin. Okay, good. So there's Jeremiah. So we got him away. Welcome to tech priest customization screen. Hooray! It's good. It's like Pimp My Ride, but with weird cyborgs. Ways to customize a tech priest, you can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. That's exciting. You can upgrade your tech priests. Head to the disciplines button below the tech priest portrait now. Okay, that one. This is a discipline screen. From here you can upgrade your tech priest using Blackstone. Oh, that's that stuff. Good, cool. Right, good. Each discipline is focused on different playstyle. Select one of the skills from one of the 6 discipline trees now. So, the Zenorite here, this is the new one that comes with Heretek. So, restore 1 HP at the beginning of each unit's turn. Oh, that's pretty good. Gain 1 plus damage after making an attack. The unit loses 1 HP. Okay. Critical knowledge. Gain 5. Critical experience. Right. Okay, so +4 range for ranged weapons. So Jeremiah had the ranged. He had the gun, didn't he? I know. Oh, we've got good drag weapon. Oh no, he's got the. Okay, sure. So he's got the phosphorus blast pistol. He's got a power axe. Okay, so we could give him a gun. I see. So although he had it in the mission, he doesn't. I guess so that if you get them both brutally killed, you don't lose them. Phosphorus blast pistol, +1 to do damage, energy damage. Okay, I quite like them. Yeah, let's give him a gun. Holy shit! He gets a new arm. That's so cool. Can we give him 2 guns? No. It's a shame. How do you know how? Oh, it doesn't matter. Next upgrade 121. So let's maybe make him a shooty man. So tech. So what does this do? And often I've looked at the takes on techs. Tasks that other tech priests avoid. They are the oil within an engine. They keep the great Mechanicus cog running as smoothly as they can. Next weapon attack is okay. It's not massively useful. If gauge is empty, okay. That's if you have. I guess that's kind of like if you've got troops. I guess I'm kind of being asked to do stuff. I guess a support. I guess is troops. I kind of don't want to pick just yet. So how do we know what he can have? I guess we can give him one or the other, but I don't understand quite why. I guess maybe we could just have one. Sure, okay. And this is Manorius. So we give him an axe? Sure. So we've currently got some servitors. Sure. So we can, okay, we can upgrade him. I just don't quite understand the upgrade system yet. So I think maybe, I mean, restore 1 HP seems pretty good, right? +4 range for ranged weapons. Doesn't seem that bad. If no melee weapon equipped, gain +1 damage plus. Okay, so that's sort of like if you want to go ranged. Is there a choppy man? Like someone who just wants to like hack away at people. I guess like. Okay, let's just go Zenorite, because sure. In order to upgrade, you must have enough Blackstone. When you rank up, you'll gain augment slots, skill parts. Okay, right, so we need to rank up. Fine. So, yes. Having a diverse team is advised. However, the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multidisciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. Okay, good. Good to know. Oh, I see. So we get... Right, okay. So you can add 3 to HP, 2 to HP plus 1 physical armor, Xenorite torso plus 5 to max HP. That seems pretty good. Do we just go with that? Let's do that. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Manarius, what a guy. Next upgrade is 148. We don't have that much, and I don't think we have enough to upgrade Jeremiah now. 121. No, we're going to have to do more missions and get him some stuff. I guess this is support? I'm not 100% sure. So he's got gun, he's got an axe, he's got more health. That makes sense. Good. Okay. And tech, I guess, is what we can pick up. List of technology research so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions as a reward for completing missions. Good to know. Weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template constructs or STC fragments. Good. So this is what we found so far. Into your backpack slot is given support-based skills such as healing and damage absorption, shields, and more. 3 versions of each item. Each version increases in power. Oh, exciting. And these are troops. Wow, that's quite a lot of different types of troops you can have, actually. That is more than I thought they'd be available. As this shows your ship upgrades required so far. Ship upgrades can affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you have access to. Ooh, this is neat. Canticles, isn't it? Canticles on the side. Their prayers can be used in-game. Okay, cool. Canticles are unlocked by completing quests that are listed on each canticle. Once a quest you are able to then take canticles on missions and use its incredible abilities. Okay, complete 5 missions. Complete 1 mission without using a canticle. Cool. Okay, good. I mean, I guess you'll get that one immediately because you won't have any canticles to start off with. Does remind me of cancles, though. Bit weird. Okay, so I think we're up for some missions, but that is going to have to wait until next time. I'm going to be doing a little series of this. I'm not sure what sort of schedule they're going to be on, just kind of how we go. I don't know how long I'll live, to be honest, because I've not played this before. I'm playing on normal. I should probably be playing on easy difficulty, but I've just gone with it. Just see how it goes. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. I'll see you next time.